Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tank. Today is October 22nd, 2021, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Atom, aka Cosmos, yet again. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to make an announcement right here and right now. Here on out, I'm going to be making daily videos talking about Atom and its position in the market going forward, guys. I really enjoy Atom. I like the technology behind it. After doing a lot of research and a lot of digging, I'm really intrigued about what Atom is trying to accomplish within this space, and I'm going to be covering it a lot more going forward. So hopefully you guys are also interested in Cosmos and what they are trying to do within this space, and you guys follow along in my journey on covering Atom, aka Cosmos. With that being said, guys, I'll be giving you guys my 2 cents about where it is and where it's going to be going. But before I do that, if you guys could do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys don't know, I'm honestly trying to grow on YouTube, and I can only do that with your guys' support. If you guys would, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. When you do subscribe to this channel, you are actually entering in to possibly winning yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV once we hit 1,000 subs here on YouTube, and or an MSI 2060 GPU from my mining farm that I have here. If you guys don't know, I have about 20 to 30 mining cards and rather resell them back on the market once ETH 2.0 gets rolled out. I'd rather give them back to people who've been supporting me and helping me grow here in this space. So that's where that's coming from. But yeah, help me grow, be supportive, like the video, subscribe to the channel. When we hit 1,000 subs, it could be you that wins one of those 2 great prizes. With that being said, guys, let's quickly jump on into Atom's chart. We're going to start off in the 4-hour time frame. And as always, I am using Market Cipher as my primary oscillator and indicator tool. Now, right now, I'm going to show you guys Market Cipher B, which is, again, the lower section of the charts that houses the momentum waves and the RSIs. Now, the RSIs are yet again now starting to point back down. We had a really good pump, but we're coming back down, as the rest of the market is as well. Now, there's a few things that's going on within the market that's actually dragging us down. Not just Atom, the whole market is kind of getting pulled back down. There's a few coins that are running, but right now we're going through the options expiry for Bitcoin, and it happens every Friday afternoon. That's when options close for Bitcoin, and any bearish option trader that is out there is just trying to suppress the market right now, trying to suppress the Bitcoin price, because right now they're in a really hairy position with Bitcoin reaching all-time highs and all these ETFs coming out. If they don't get people to sell off, if they don't force the price down enough, they're going to have to cover their bearish option calls and buy more Bitcoin at a higher price. And that's not what these option traders want, right? So that's just basically what we're going through. If you guys haven't been in the space for some time, that happens just about every Friday or basically every weekend. That's why we see so much volatility leading into the weekend. It usually starts on Thursday, and then it usually ends somewhere around Monday afternoon, because options open back up on Sunday, but it takes some time for that to play out. So that's usually what happens when we lead into the weekends, why we see so much volatility. And that's what we're going through right now. Of course, it's a little bit more volatile because the stakes are a lot higher right now. There's a lot more money. Bitcoin's at all-time highs, or it just was at all-time highs. So there's going to be a little bit more volatility right now, more compared to other weekend price movements that we've seen. But that's basically the gist of what's currently happening. There's a lot more to that, but we're trying to stick to Atom. But with that being said, of course, the tide of Bitcoin is going to indirectly affect, or directly, I should say, affect Atom's price movement and the rest of the altcoins within the space as well. But that's what we're seeing right now. So the RSIs are right now pointing back down. They are a lagging indicator, so keep that in mind. But we are still in the green as far as money flow goes. Now, the money flow is, of course, represented by these green and red waves on Market Cipher B. Of course, the red being negative money flow or selling pressure, and the green being positive money flow or buying pressure on the charts. As you guys can see, we are still in the green right now. Hopefully that holds up when we stay in the green. You can also see it being represented right here on the bars. It's really simple. Again, green being positive, red being bad. And then we have anchor waves down here on Market Cipher B. Right now, we're clearly away from any kind of anchor being made on Market Cipher B, which usually means selling pressure is exhausting itself when it gets down to the 60 line here. Again, we're clearly away from that right now. We're on the momentum to the upside with price action, and that's a good thing. If you guys can see right here, we had curvature, and I kind of pointed this out in the other video that I made just recently for Cosmos. We had curvature happening, and I told you guys, I get really excited when this transition happens from red to green as far as money flow goes. I get really, really excited. And as you guys can see here on Market Cipher A, which houses the candles and the overall traditional patterns, you can see that we actually did see a pretty good run up while that transition was actually taking place. So that was a good thing. Right now, though, with every pump, there's a dump. It does look like we're trying to just kind of get our composure back, trying to get our second win, trying to just take a breather before hopefully taking another push to the upside. Now, another thing I want to show you guys is on Market Cipher A, which I do have my traditional wedge pattern being charted here within the candles. We are retesting the top section of this triangle pattern, which is currently resistance right around $35 is what we need to overcome in the short to near future for Atom. I do suspect that we are going to have that happen. Now, I did tell you that in my past videos, I do think it's going to take us a couple of days for us to actually do that. And that's simply because we need to go through the options expiring for Bitcoin. And once that does actually happen, so long as the bears can't convince a lot of people to sell off Bitcoin, they're going to be pushing Bitcoin's price up higher for us, which is going to be dragging the rest of the market up with it. If you guys don't know, there's a saying, a rising tide raises all ships. And so yet again, Atom is in that shipyard. It is going to be drug up along with the rest of the market once these bears have to cover their bearish options. That's just what I'm thinking is going to be happening right now, even with this price suppression that we're seeing for Bitcoin. As you guys can see right here, we're not really doing too bad, guys. We're really not doing all too bad. They actually have to push us down quite a bit. They need to push us down. Let me see here. Needs a 7% move below 62,000 to avoid an $830 million loss. And if you guys see right here, we're just hanging out right underneath it right now. Now, I do suspect if you guys haven't watched the options expiry and the price movement and the games that they play throughout the weekends, that we'll hang out right around 61.5, somewhere in between 61 to 62. And then right when options expire, we'll see it explode back up, and those bears are going to have to cover their bearish calls. I do suspect that that's what's going to be happening. I could be wrong, but that's what I do think is going to be happening for Bitcoin. Again, once that does happen, we're going to see the rest of the market get drug up along with the price action for Bitcoin. But that's what I'm seeing right now. If you guys zoom in on the candles, you can see that we have a pretty good doji right now, but we do have still a green candle on this current 4-hour time frame. So we still have about an hour and 13 minutes left for this candle to play out. So long as it stays green, I think that's a good positive thing. Now, if we do fall down below that, there is a chance for it to reverse. And if it does reverse, I want you to simply watch for this 50 EMA, which is this yellow line right here, to hold up. As you guys can see, we've come down here quite a few times over the past couple of 4-hour candles, and we've wicked down to that 50 EMA, which is this yellow line, and it's held up since. I do suspect that we'll probably hold up yet again. Now, if that 50 EMA doesn't hold up, the one thing I want you guys to do is kind of just zoom out here and just simply take your Fibonacci retracement and just go from the recent high that we had to our most recent low. And one thing I want to point out to you guys is look how we've just been basically popping off these fib lines, guys. If this 50 EMA, which is lining up just pretty much exactly with the golden pocket, doesn't hold up, just look for this next fib line, which is right around $31 to hold up for Atom. That is, I think, a really good support line. I think it's kind of playing in exactly into this bottom support line for this wedge pattern, and I do think that we're not going to dip much further below $31 in the future. Again, anything is possible. If we dip down further than that, just look out for the next fibs below, which is $27.78, and then of course $23.78. I don't think that's going to be happening. I do think we're just kind of going through the motions of options expiring, and we're going to be seeing higher price points here shortly. That's what I got today for Atom, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys like Atom, you guys like Cosmos as much as I do, please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm going to be making daily videos giving you guys recaps on Atom's price action going forward. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you guys have any suggestions, don't hesitate. Please let me know what you guys think about the videos. There's something maybe I can be doing better. I always love feedback, and I'm always willing to learn and take criticisms as best I can to try to improve myself as a streamer, as a content provider. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Stay blessed. Stay in profits. Don't overextend. Peace.